Hi, beautiful souls. I'm Sarah, and I want you to take a deep breath with me right now. If you're watching this video, you're probably in one of the hardest places a woman can be. You're thinking about divorce. Maybe you've been thinking about it for months, or maybe it just hit you last week. Either way, I see you. I've been exactly where you are. 7 years ago, I was sitting in my car in a Target parking lot, crying and Googling, how do I know if I should get divorced? I felt so alone, so lost, and honestly, so ashamed that my marriage was falling apart. But here's what I wish someone had told me then. You are not broken. Your marriage might be, but you are not. And if you're here, if you're brave enough to even consider this path, then you're already stronger than you know. Today, I'm going to share 5 things I wish I had known before my divorce. Not the stuff everyone talks about, but the real truth. The things that will actually help you navigate this with your dignity, your finances, and your sanity intact. Let's start. First, let's talk about something no one prepares you for, giving yourself permission to want more. Society tells us that good women make their marriages work, that we should be grateful for what we have. That wanting to leave means we're selfish or weak or didn't try hard enough. But here's the truth, you don't need anyone's permission to be happy. You don't need to justify why you can't stay in a marriage that's slowly killing your spirit. I spent 2 years making excuses for why I couldn't leave. He's not abusive. We have good days sometimes. What will people think? But happiness isn't selfish. Protecting your peace isn't giving up. Here's what changed everything for me. I started asking myself different questions. Instead of, how can I make this work? I asked, what would my life look like if I felt truly loved and respected? Instead of, what if I'm making a mistake? I asked, what if staying is the mistake? If you're constantly walking on eggshells, if you've stopped laughing the way you used to, if you find yourself fantasizing about a different life, those aren't signs you're ungrateful. Those are signs you're human. And here's something else. You can love someone and still leave. Love doesn't mean staying in a relationship that doesn't serve you anymore. Sometimes love means having the courage to let go. Start documenting your feelings. Not for court, just for you. Write down the moments when you feel small, dismissed, or unheard. Write down what you dream about for your future. This isn't about building a case against your spouse. This is about building a case for yourself. And here's something I want you to know. You don't have to figure all of this out alone. That's why I created a special ebook just for women going through divorce. It's filled with emotional support, step-by-step checklists, and real strategies that I wish I had when I was in your shoes. If you feel overwhelmed and need a guide, you can grab it right now. The link is below this video. Remember this, you matter. Your happiness matters. And wanting more for your life doesn't make you selfish, it makes you brave. Now let's talk money, because this is where most women get blindsided. Financial abuse is more common than you think, and it doesn't always look like someone hiding money or controlling spending. Sometimes it looks like being kept out of financial decisions. Sometimes it's not knowing passwords to your own accounts. Here's your action plan, starting today. First, get copies of everything. Tax returns for the last 3 years, bank statements, investment accounts, retirement accounts, insurance policies, mortgage documents. Everything. If you don't have access, start slowly. Take photos with your phone when you can. Second, open your own bank account at a different bank. Start putting small amounts in there. $20 here, $50 there. If you work, see if you can have a small portion of your paycheck direct deposited there. This isn't about hiding money from the divorce. It's about having something to survive on while the legal process unfolds. Third, build your credit separately. If you don't have a credit card in just your name, get one. Use it for small purchases and pay it off immediately. Your credit score will be crucial for getting an apartment or a car loan later. Here's something most people don't know. In many states, you can't just empty joint accounts once you file for divorce. But the bills don't stop coming. Having your own emergency fund isn't sneaky, it's smart. Start tracking all household expenses. Everything from the mortgage to grocery bills to your kids' activities. You'll need this information to establish spousal support or to budget for your new life. And please, find a good financial advisor who specializes in divorce. Not your regular guy who handles your joint investments, someone who understands the unique challenges women face during divorce. Many offer free consultations. One last thing, don't let anyone make you feel guilty for protecting yourself financially. Making sure you can pay rent and buy groceries isn't gold digging. It's survival. If you have children, this section might be the hardest to hear, but it's also the most important. Courts don't care who is the better parent during your marriage. They care about who can provide stability moving forward. And I'm sorry to say this, but as women, we often start at a disadvantage if our spouse outearns us significantly. Here's what family court judges actually look at: stability. Can you provide a consistent home environment? This means having a plan for where you'll live, how you'll support yourself, and what your daily routine with the kids will look like. Involvement. Start documenting your involvement in your children's lives now. Who takes them to doctor's appointments? Who knows their teachers' names? Who helps with homework? Don't assume the court will just know you're the primary caregiver. Co-parenting potential. Courts want to see that you'll encourage your children's relationship with their other parent, even if that parent is your soon-to-be ex. I know this is hard when you're angry or hurt, but fighting for 100% custody usually backfires unless there are serious safety concerns. Here's some practical advice. Start keeping a calendar of everything you do with and for your kids. School events, medical appointments, activities. Take photos of you at these events. Keep emails with teachers and coaches. Also, never ever badmouth your spouse in front of the children or on social media. I know it's tempting when you're angry, but it will come back to haunt you in court. Courts hate parental alienation more than almost anything else. If your spouse has been absent or uninvolved, document that too, but don't assume that means you'll automatically get primary custody. Sometimes an uninvolved parent suddenly becomes very interested in custody when divorce papers are filed. The goal isn't to win against your spouse. The goal is to show the court that your children's best interests are always your priority. Focus on what's best for them, not what feels fair to you, and you'll be in a much stronger position. Let's be honest about what divorce does to your mind and body. You're going to have days when you can't stop crying, days when you're so angry you can't see straight, days when you question everything about yourself and your choices. This isn't weakness. This is grief, and it's completely normal. But here's what I wish someone had told me: you can't afford to fall apart completely. I know that sounds harsh, but you're going to need to make important decisions during this process, and you need to be mentally sharp. First, find a therapist who specializes in divorce. Not couples counseling, individual therapy for you. Many therapists offer sliding scale fees, and some insurance plans cover it. This isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Second, create boundaries around divorce talk. Give yourself permission to think about other things. Set a timer for 30 minutes a day to research lawyers or worry about the future, then stop. Fill the rest of your time with things that remind you who you are outside of this situation. Third, lean on your support system, but choose wisely. You need people who will listen without trying to fix everything or tell you what you should do. You also need people who knew and loved you before your marriage, who can remind you of your strength. Here's something crucial. Don't make your children your emotional support system. It's tempting to lean on them, especially if they're older, but they're dealing with their own grief about the family changing. They need to see you're okay so they can feel safe. Take care of your body too. Eat regularly, even when you don't feel like it. Move your body in whatever way feels good. Sleep when you can. I know it sounds basic, but stress wreaks havoc on your physical health, and you need your strength. And please, limit social media during this time. Everyone's highlight reel will make your struggle feel worse, and the temptation to overshare or check up on your spouse is too strong. Give yourself a break from the comparison game. Most importantly, remember that this is temporary. The pain you're feeling right now, the confusion, the fear, it won't last forever. You will get through this, and you will be okay. Better than okay, actually. Now let's talk about the part that nobody talks about enough. Life after divorce isn't just about surviving. It's about thriving. But first, let's be realistic about the timeline. It takes most people about 2 years to feel fully settled in their new life. Not 2 months, not 6 months. 2 years. Give yourself that time without judgment. In the beginning, everything will feel overwhelming. Grocery shopping alone, making decisions without consulting someone else, being solely responsible for your children during your parenting time. But here's the beautiful secret. Eventually, these same things will feel like freedom. You'll realize you can eat dinner at 10 p.m. if you want to. You can paint the walls any color. You can spend Sunday morning reading instead of watching sports. You can choose friends your ex didn't approve of. You can laugh as loud as you want. But rebuilding isn't just about the fun stuff. You're going to need practical skills. Learn how to manage your finances, change a tire, unclog a drain. Take a class, watch YouTube videos, ask friends. Every skill you learn is a small victory over the voice that says you can't do this alone. Date yourself first. Remember what you love, what makes you laugh, what you're curious about. Take yourself to movies, try new restaurants, travel if you can. Fall in love with your own company again before you even think about dating someone else. And when you are ready to date, and only when you're truly ready, remember that you now know what you won't tolerate. You know what real partnership looks like versus settling. Don't rush it. The right person will celebrate the strong, independent woman you've become, not try to make you smaller. Build new traditions with your children if you have them. Create a life that's yours, not just a shadow of your old life with someone missing. Your kids are watching you rebuild, and they're learning that it's possible to start over, to choose happiness, to be brave. Finally, use your experience to help other women. Your story, your strength, your survival, it matters. You never know who needs to hear that it's possible to leave and build something beautiful on the other side. Beautiful soul, if you've watched this entire video, I'm so proud of you. Just gathering this information takes incredible courage. Maybe you're not ready to leave yet, and that's okay. Maybe you're in the middle of the process and feeling overwhelmed. Maybe you're on the other side, building your new life. Wherever you are, remember this. You deserve love that doesn't hurt. You deserve peace in your own home. You deserve a partnership where your voice matters. And if you're not getting those things, it's not your fault, and it's not something you have to accept forever. The path forward isn't easy, but it is possible. Women leave and rebuild their lives every single day. You have everything inside you that you need to do this. Take it one day at a time. Be patient with yourself. Ask for help when you need it. And remember that choosing yourself isn't selfish, it's necessary. I believe in you. I'm rooting for you. And I can't wait to see the incredible life you build for yourself. If this video helped you, please share it with someone who might need to hear it. And remember, you're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and more loved than you know. You've got this.